Have you had enough of running around to all your different properties? Well, I have the solution with this all-in-one warehouse setup, coupled with a mixing barn setup for the ultimate fun and easy to replicate system. So without further ado, here's the setup. Okay, and then once you've got all that set up, then come over to your workers and we'll just go ahead and we'll sort those out. So first, we're going to go over weed. So I'm going to take one guy for weed and set him here. Then once we've done that, we're going to set him on 6 pots. Could be these first 6 if you like. Just set him on these 6 here. Then what you want to do is you want to set him on 2 racks, just like that. Next, weed person. We're going to have 3 in total for weed. Now we set up this one to 5 pots. So there we go, that's 5. And we set this guy up to 3 drying racks. And that one on the end there. And then we finally have our last person, which I'm going to have them take their supply from the same one as the first one. And this person will take up the remaining pots. So just 5. And then we take 1, 2, 3. Remainder of 4 for the coca. And now we're going to set up our coca guys. So we're going to have 1 take from this one here. And we're going to set this guy up to 6 pots. And 2 drying racks. So I'm just going to pick these 2 here. And then our final guy. And 6 pots. I'm going to set up 2 drying racks. Right, once that's done, we're going to just set up our weed and coca pots. And the drying racks that go with them. So we're going to set this up to take whichever one you want to. You can choose it to take whatever one. Personally, I like green crack. It's one of the better strains initially. And then what we'll do is we'll choose fertilizer. And we do not select a destination yet. Just deselect those. Then we'll come over here and we'll quickly select every single one of these. Like so. Maximum quality, of course. And no, don't set a destination. Once you've done that, come and select all of your pots for your weed. Like so. And then you want to also add in fertilizer for your weed. Deselect. And now what we'll do is we'll select 2 pots per drying rack. And you will select 3 pots per drying rack for your coca, which makes it nice and easy because there's 3 in a row, so that makes it really nice. You just select 3 and then just go over to a drying rack. Just like that. Right, next we're going to set our filters for our storage racks. So what we want to do is we want extra long lasting soil. Copy that filter. Such a good feature. Then we select the coca seeds. Copy filter. And paste it in the other 3 at the top here. Just like so. And then it's just fertilizer along the bottom. Oops, I didn't copy it. Just like that. And you'll do that for the second one as well. Then what you'll do is you'll come over to your weed storage racks. And you will select whatever weed strain it is that you are going for along the top, like you did with the coca before. Nice and simple, do the exact same thing. Then it's just the soil. You don't paste the wrong thing in there. Like that, and you do the same with the second one. Then once you've done that, you're going to come back over to your staff. You're going to select one of your chemists, and you are going to select him on 4 stations, 4 of these stations over here, just like so. He's going to manage these 4. Next guy is then going to manage these 4. And then you have 1 guy left. And he will manage the 4 machines in the middle here. Just like so. So we set up our handlers with each one having a brick press and assigning his routes. So your loading bay 1 from this loading bay. So we take him from here on 1, 2, and he will go here and here for those 2. Then he will go loading dock bay 2, and you will bring him over to these, just like that. So we'll assign this guy to this one and set his routes. So again, the exact same thing again, and then you will bring him over to this one and to this one. And then bay 2. And you'll do the same thing again. You'll just bring it over to these racks. And now for the final thing that he has is bring the stuff that gets put on this rack to this, to the brick press. And you will do the same with the second handler. So from this shelf to the brick press. Right, that's your workers set up. Now that we've moved these to here, we now need to select a destination for these all to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. 8 of them will go right here to this storage rack because that is just weed. So that's the weed, it's dried, it's ready. It'll go on here, it'll be pressed, and then the brick press will put it in the safe. That's them done for weed. Then we have 4 drying racks left. But these 4 drying racks are not all going to go to the same location. We're going to have 2 going... Oh, sorry, the wrong 2. I want it to be the same person. So we'll have 2 going to here, to this cauldron, and 2 going to this cauldron. Then once that's done, the cauldron will then put it in to one lab oven and then the other lab oven. And then the lab ovens, once they are complete, will then take the stuff over to this large storage rack, which will then be fed into this brick press and then into this safe. You want to set every single one of these stations up, so just select them all, which is why it's all on one side. Make it easy. Liquid meth, right? Just like so. You're going to be the one adding the stuff into it. So you'll have to come along every now and again. Like, it's not going to be regular. It's going to be maybe every 2, maybe 3 days. You'll have to come and refill this with the stock. But you can have the stuff delivered for this, and then you will have to take it from the van to here. Just stock up as much as possible. You got all of this storage here, use it all up. Right, so what you then want to obviously do is choose the destination to each opposing lab oven, like so. Just like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to select 2 lab ovens, and their destinations will be this one. Same thing, goes through here, into there, just like that. And then we're going to select the other 2 lab ovens on the other side. This way it is completely even on both sides. And when you're at your brick station, you will want to also add in your filters. So what you want to do is you want to go into here. You want to find green crack, for instance, because that's probably what you guys are looking for. If you followed the same guide as me. And then methylamine. So you want to just find normal meth, just there. And then you want to come over to your other brick press. And you want to do normal cocaine in one. And you want to do meth in the other. That way the channels don't get blocked up. And you'll constantly cycle one or the other rather than just one. Thank you for watching the video. If this helped, please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this.